black face the back, then black face the front with vinyl, and boom, lights. These look great. My favorite feature of this part. I love this thing. MNPCtech.com. Got the 80mm shroud from them. Had to change the color. Flat black, of course, fit the rest of the scheme. These turned out awesome. Here's my production method. Going from acrylic to steel to finished, painted, and drilled. Now back to the handle. Gonna tack weld it to my bracket. Always tack weld just to start. Compare it, and once you're happy, then you're good. But otherwise, you could grind off your tack and start over if you needed to. But the tack worked great here, and I was able to go right to weld. Here's the bracket assembly. I'm actually going to weld it. Make sure to get full penetration into both pieces. And when you're welding, make sure you have adequate ventilation so you don't breathe any of the hazardous fumes. On to wiring. Finishing up the wiring here. Solder the ends, and then we're going to draw some heat shrink. I love to go with the heat shrink on everything. Test it. Looks good. Test the power. Power system looks great. Back to the handle. Primering the handle and the head assembly. This turns out great. Here's my production method. Some bendable aluminum right to steel, and then finished product head assembly. This was most of the work of this mod was right here. Actually need to attach the head assembly now. Using the index plungers, I need to figure out exactly where I want those holes to line up. So I need to test them, figure out exactly where I want those, because it's necessary. Actually tested pretty good though, and it went pretty clean. The overall look is getting there, it's what I want. Test the weight, put the system on itself, test the weight again, make sure it's not going to tip over and any wonky issues. Here's that bracket in the back. That was needed to attach to the system itself to support the weight. I love the flexibility of this thing. It's just awesome. Here's the index plungers themselves in motion. Pop them out, lock the head back in place. Some of the acrylic brackets that I actually put on there as well. Finish up the wiring and we're done. Finished with construction. Headed to final. Great, we are finished. This thing turned out fantastic. It's exactly what I wanted. Definitely the flexibility that I wanted with all the motion and the portability that I was looking for. The movement in that is amazing. I'm just enjoying this altogether. The bottom turned out to be awesome. The brackets for the Bluetooth keyboard and mouse, the extendable power cord, and the bracket for the power brick. It's very easy to move into place given the pneumatic cylinders inside. Very flexible, easy to move. And of course the mini Microsoft Surface almost makes this really enjoyable to use. I enjoyed using parts of this in a whole different method than I'm used to with a PC. Being able to use that multi-touch surface in a flat stance really is amazing. Here's the head assembly. Get to see that bracket in motion a little bit. You can kind of see how you can adjust the tilt and whatnot. Quick chess game. Like I said, this PC's pretty quick. Definitely would handle all your day-to-day type activities and more. The features turned out to be really good. Here's the power. I was able to extend that battery life out to a full hour, where I could only get about 30 minutes before. So that's exactly what I wanted to get out of it. I'd like to thank Lenovo for giving me this opportunity to play with their A700 and put it in a whole different light, I think. Look forward to doing some more modding. Talk to you guys soon.